avocado toast for $47, you know,
Yeah,
and
you do.
fucking drink some expensive beers and act like you're hoity-toity. I used to do that shit all the time, bro. And I liked it.
Yeah.
There's nothing better to me than day drinking, bro. But unfortunately, you know, it's not conducive to the lifestyle that I need to live to operate my life at this point in time. I have so many things going on with many different companies, many different projects. You know, I've got not just the companies that I own and oversee, but also, you know, I've got this podcast. I've got the MFCEO project getting ready to relaunch. I've got Arate, got the 75 Hard community. I've got a lot of shit going on, you know, and for me to truly take advantage of the opportunity in front of me, I had to make some decisions and cut some of those things out. And, you know, as I got into the live hard lifestyle and I started doing that about 4 years ago, my drinking went down. And I rarely drink now. I still enjoy, you know, a few cold beers, but the ability to operate the way that I was, honestly, is it's not just about the ability, it's about how irresponsible it was, because the truth of the matter is I have a lot of people that depend on me at this point in time. It's no longer just me trying to build a business. I have a lot of careers. I have a lot of people I care about. I have a lot of things that depend on me to operate at a good level. And I take that responsibility seriously. So, like, you know, I changed my lifestyle completely. I don't do those things anymore. I'm very focused. And what's interesting is when I look back over the last 24 years, because that's how long I've been in actual business, starting when I was 19, you know, it's funny because the older and the more successful I get, the harder I fucking go. And I'm like, I go harder. I'm more disciplined. I'm
You would
more
think
focused.
it'd be inverse. Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but you know, what's weird is, you know, it doesn't get easier. You know, people think that like when your companies get bigger and you find yourself in a position of abundance and you're winning and you're kicking ass and everything's going good, that it's like easier. It's not easier. It's much, much harder. And when you shift the responsibility that you have from self to everybody around you, which happened for me 5-6 years ago, it really puts things in perspective. So now when I'm out drinking on Sunday, you know, no longer can I say to myself, oh, you know, it's just me living my life, because it's actually going to affect how I operate through the week, which is going to affect other people. You know, you see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I know a lot of people don't give a shit about that. And I understand you got to live a life. I get all that, but I'm just telling you how I do it.
Yeah.
You know, and for me, every single day is pretty much the same. I like it that way. I like to eat the same foods. I like to have the same routine. I like to go the same places. I'm very, very much habitual in that nature. And that's not for everybody. You know, not everybody enjoys that. Not everybody can tolerate that. But for me and what my responsibilities are, that's what works the best. And so, like, I don't have this like dread of Mondays anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like when I used to go out and fucking party on Sundays and it would be 7:00 at night, bro, I'd be like anxiety attack central.
Fuck, I could get up there fucking
right,
set
bro.
12 out.
Yeah. And I gotta go fucking do this shit. And like I don't want, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just not a good mentality to be. So like for me, man, you know, I don't do that very often. And you know, I could count on one hand how many times I drink on a Sunday now during the course of the year. Actually, I could count how many times I drink in the course of a year now on one hand, but my life's infinitely better for it. You know, for me, you know, I've got big meetings on Monday morning that I got to take care of. And so I start getting real excited about those meetings. On Sunday, I start thinking about what I'm going to talk about, what I think needs to be addressed. And then really, dude, you know, it's kind of like the kickoff of a football game. You know, after that meeting's over, after those few meetings are over in the morning, bro, I'm off and running for the week. I cruise through the week. I do, you know, I have my very regimented routine. We record certain days. I do other things these other days. And, you know, it's really, they all kind of run together at this point in my life. Now, you know, certain things I'm talking about, like certain things for me, like that I'm talking about now is like I'm talking about starting to take 2 days off during the week to work on other things. Like I won't come here on the days I don't record, and I'll handle all my business here on the days that I'm here to record. And then outside of that, I can maybe do some other things. But like the truth is, dude, is like, you know, that's a lot of that is just me trying to like be normal when I don't really want to be fucking normal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's almost like a prescribed medicine that someone's telling me to take that I don't really think I need to
This
take.
will make you feel better. You gotta take it.
But like everybody's like, hey man, you know, you should do a little of this. And you know, I watch like I watched the way that balance has worked out for some other people. I watched Kobe Bryant, work hard for his, first 40 years of life and put his head down and work. And then, he went to live his life and, it didn't work out.
It was cut short.
Yeah. And so that was a little bit of a wake up call for me because we were all we're the same age. And, so I'm trying to live a little bit more outside of my ecosystem, but I love my ecosystem so much that it doesn't feel like I'm not living. And usually the people that say I'm not living, they don't love their ecosystem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't love what they do. They don't love the people they're around. I fucking love these motherfuckers here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I love coming here. I love being inspired by the young people who are hustling and, the energy and all these things. And I can't imagine my life without it. So, like, not everybody's like that. And I'm very fortunate to have that. And we've built that over the course of many, many years. And, now it's, the last thing you want to do when you build something is like pull yourself away from it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know. I mean, I think it's different for everybody. But I can tell you this, if you're sucked into that alcohol lifestyle of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like a lot of people are, bro, you're going to have a really hard time getting ahead and you're going to feel fucking anxious most of the week, most of the time. And I think for those of you that suffer with depression and anxiety and things like that, getting alcohol out of your life is a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Big fucking deal.
I am glad that I feel like the social conversation around alcohol has definitely hit like a turning point almost. Like I think people,
so?
I think people are becoming more aware of like the negative side effects that it causes.